Everybody, we're here at Lichtenfeld Nursery. I'm Robert Barrett with Barrett's Flowers. We're going to show you how to do some bouquets that you can use from flowers that are growing around your yard, hopefully. And most of you have probably hydrangeas, azaleas, different things. We're just going to show you a way that you can use them for bridal bouquets, to put in vases, as table centerpieces. You can use these in many different ways. So with that said, let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to use some white hydrangea. And what we're going to do is just combine some Dutch iris with it. And we're going to put, these are different. This is a viburnum and this is a regular macular hydrangea. It's a large hydrangea. We're going to put the iris in amongst it just to form a bouquet. See how that comes together. Add some more hydrangea. And we have some beautiful azalea. We're going to make this bouquet sort of a free form, starting out with a little clutch. Add some more of the pink azalea into it just to mix the color around. Then we've got some beautiful Scotch broom, yellow Scotch broom. We're going to make that as sort of a cascade to hang down a little. Another viburnum, make it a little bit bigger. Spread those iris out to get that color coming through there. I think we've got another one over here. Steal that from that. Those iris just pop right in there, don't they? And we're going to put a little bit more pink pink azalea coming to the back a little bit. Pop some down in the center. Get that down in there. Pull a little bit more to the side. And you can see how it's coming together. We need some of this yellow to come up into the top of it, so we're going to bring that to the sides and just stick a little bit down into the center just to bring that color so the eye flows with the yellow. See how that comes around. We'll get a little bit more of it to come to the side. A little bit more pink back here. A little bit more yellow. And when you cut your flowers, it's better to cut them in the mornings. So if you cut them in the mornings, that way they've rested overnight and they don't wilt as bad. Just put them directly in water and then let them sit before you use them. Okay. This is just a very free-form bouquet. This is aspidistra. It's one of my favorite foliages, and we use it a lot at our shop. We're going to use that to come down just to give it some little bit of dark greenery down there, just to back that light color of the yellow. And then in the back, we're going to roll some of the leaves. You just take and you roll it, and then just put it with your hand to the back like that. And it creates almost like a loop of ribbon. I'm going to do some loops of ribbon out of greenery. And you can see how the green makes everything else stand out. More loops of greenery. Come out about right there. Bring some to the back here. A little bit to the side. And now we'll just check to see, let's look at it and see if we like that free-form bouquet, just like you've gone out in the garden and picked it yourself. That looks pretty good. So let's tie it off with a piece of wire first. Just wrap it all the way around at the top. And we're going to stick that wire back inside there so the wire doesn't cut us when we're going to carry it. Put it back down inside. Then we're going to clip the stems off and make them sort of even. About 6 to 8 inches you want to leave for the vase, or if you want to carry it as a bouquet. This could be a vase arrangement. This could be a bridal bouquet. This could be a number of different things. But you can see with the things that you have in your yard, you can create just about anything. So we're going to leave that one right there. It should stand up. If it doesn't, we'll lay it down. There we go. Stand up there. There. Okay. Second bouquet we're going to do is it's really going to be more of a Tuzzy Muzzy style. So it's going to be more of a compact, sort of a bridesmaid's bouquet or a simple vase arrangement bouquet. So we're going to start out with pink roses. Then we got some beautiful, this is a bouquet viburnum. And we're just going to intersperse those in with the roses. These roses are beautiful, open, pretty pink. And the white ones, we're going to work in there with them too. They're open. It's better to let the roses open a little bit. Then you get more coverage, because if you put, like for instance, this one, if we had them all this size bud, they would be, it would be really small. So you have a lot more coverage if you use open roses. And they look prettier too. So we've got our white in the middle. We're going to surround that with pink. Then we're going to go back in with the white. Along the way, adding the viburnum in the mixed it. I can get the greenery off of it. There we go. More viburnum. And then we're going to put a little bit of the white rose back on this side. And then you can adjust them as you go. Just pull the roses up, as you can see. And we want these to sort of touch, because this is going to be more sort of a formal style. Everybody's probably seen the bride's bouquets now are really sort of tight like this, but we're getting back into more of the cascade bouquets. Okay. And you can see where you just got like a little Tuzzy Muzzy there. The reason they call them Tuzzy Muzzies is back in England, when before there were sewer and everything, the little ladies would walk down the street and they'd have little bunches of bouquets and they'd have them under their nose so that they couldn't smell. They would call them Tuzzy Muzzies. Of course, this would be a little bit too big to do that with, but that's where the name came from. We're going to put a little bit of hisporum. This is variegated pittosporum right around the edge of that, just to make it all come together. And see how that framed that? Don't want it to be too wild looking like the other one, so we're going to clip a little bit. And now we've got some really pretty maidenhair fern. And maidenhair fern is just the daintiest little greenery, and it just adds a lot. I love it because it moves when you see how it dances a little. Dancing flowers are always the best. So we're going to put that around, continue all the way around the bouquet with that. More back here. And like I said, you can pull them up. They're not going to break. They're not that tender unless you just beat them. And this is more of a formal bouquet. We're going to tie, well, let's see. I'm going to put a little lilac in there. That's what I planned. That a little lavender will pop in there. This is some beautiful, this is a hardy lilac that blooms in our area here. And then we're going to put a little bit of that down in the center too. Pull that down in there. See how that worked? Wonderful. Okay. I like that. Let's tie that together. Again, coming around the bottom. You can use wire. You can use, a lot of people use tape. I've always used wire. You don't pull it too tight. It doesn't, I mean, you can pull it tight, but you don't usually cut into the stems. Let's cut that, and we always insert the wire right back into the stems so it doesn't cut us. Let's take that down, cut the stems so we have enough to put in the vase. And this is more of a formal one. This one's out of control right there. So we'll just cut it off. See, and that's more of a hand-tied little formal bouquet. We're going to lay that right there. Now, for the last one, what we're going to do is do a presentation bouquet. You've seen like people give you a bouquet in their arms, or you come to a flower shop and you ask for a bouquet of flowers wrapped. That's what we're going to do, but this one's going to be a presentation bouquet for like a pageant or anything that you've got for where you want to give a pretty bouquet that somebody can take home to put in a vase. This is a double file viburnum, which is blooming this time of year in the spring. And we've got some really pretty snapdragons. Got a hydrangea. This is a smoke vine. We're going to add a little color with the smoke vine. And the main thing is you just want that color in doing every flower arrangement. You want the color to come through the arrangement so it doesn't just take your eye to one spot. See how that just feels all around. We're going to put an iris in the center. And this is another budded iris. And we've got some more of the beautiful pink azalea. I think I've got some more pink azalea back here. And I've got some beautiful pink dogwood. So we're going to do that. Another pink azalea. More pink dogwood. We're going to come down that in the center. And this is really more of a gathered look. So you're going to really get a garden feel with this. And once you can't add to the top, you can add to the back of it to make it even better. Still with some stability, add a stronger stem back there to hold those up. More pink dogwood at the bottom. Another snapdragon. Let's put a snapdragon down in the center. Why not? Yeah, that brought it out. And another piece of stock. Okay. Then we're going to add some of our Scotch broom again. I just love this stuff. It's so beautiful. This is going to give us some the dancing flowers like I was talking about earlier. See how it dances? Let's get a little bit more of that. Excuse me. And bring that all the way up top here. Okay. Let me get a little bit more of the smoke vine, and I think we can wrap this one. Smoke bush, not smoke vine, sorry. Shake it, and then let's tie it. And wrap it again. Tight. Twist it and put that sharp part of the wire right back in there as like on the other two. Trim, trim. We're going to leave this in a little longer because, like I said, this is a presentation bouquet. And what we're going to do on this one is we're going to add a ribbon, tie that down, lay that down there. You just put your ribbon, tie one piece around that wire so you don't see the wire. And then we're going to make a few loops to go down there at the bottom just to be pretty. Usually about 5 loops, 3 to 5 loops on each side, just for a bouquet this size. If you want ribbon at all, you don't even have to have the ribbon. And we're going to leave some long streamers because when you're presenting it, it's nice to have the streamers flowing down. And you just take and tie that right into the middle of that bow with a double knot. Pull those streamers down. And then you've got a presentation bouquet. So you could present that with to a somebody that's graduating, somebody that's in play, somebody that has a dance, anything like that you can present that in. Or you could take it home and put it in a vase of flowers. So with that said, any of these flowers will grow in your yard. That's the whole point of this. Here at Lichtenfeld, they have every one of these plants, and you can purchase them here. You can purchase, they have beautiful, beautiful plants here. And you can grow this in your yard and save a lot of money by doing your own flower arrangements. And thank everybody for watching. I'm at Barrett's Flowers in Taylor's. We have a phone number at 864-268-7563. Our web address is barrettsflowers.com, and we deliver all over the area. And you can come and see us anytime. We're open normally 9 to 5:30 weekdays, Saturday 9 to 2. Our hours have changed a little bit right now, but just call and check with us, and just check online and you can place an order for pickup. Again, thank you for watching.